Hi and welcome to My Daniel Island. I'm here today with Robert Van Newkirk, the head trainer and owner of CrossFit Discovery here on Daniel Island, and his lovely wife, Angel Roberts, who is also a local business owner here on Daniel Island of Peace, Love, and Hip Hop. So thanks for being here today, guys.
Thanks. Happy to be here.
Let's start by getting a little background on y'all.
Well, we lived in Los Angeles for about 15 years, and we have family that live in South Carolina. We kind of settled in on Charleston, and then we started looking in neighborhoods, and we probably went to every neighborhood in Charleston and around Charleston, Mount Pleasant, and we're like, what's Daniel Island? And I immediately fell in love and knew that this was the place for us. I knew my kids would be so happy here that they could ride their bikes everywhere, and there were a million parks, and it was just so sweet, and people out having lunch, and it was just absolutely perfect for us, and the exact opposite of what we had come from, which is what we wanted.
We moved here from California because we loved Charleston, and so the idea was, we wanted to be.
We wanted to be close to a city that had a lot of culture to offer.
Sure.
And it does. It's an amazing city. We wanted to be, close to wonderful restaurants and museums and theater and all that kind of stuff as well, but not right in the thick of it.
So Charleston was kind of the point on the map that got you here, and then you found Daniel Island, and that's where your business is and personal lives have kind of evolved.
I started teaching dance at a local dance studio, and 1 week I had 5 kids in my class, and then the next week I had 10, and then it got bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually outgrew that space and moved into the schools and rented space from the schools, and now have about 300 kids that I teach each week, and I couldn't be happier. And then the moms kept coming to me and saying, we want to do that, we want to do that. Now I have adult classes 4 nights a week in different locations.
Shifting gears a little bit, Robert, you have somewhat of a similar story. I heard a rumor that your CrossFit here on Daniel Island started in your garage one day with one or two other buddies, and it's evolved and really taken off. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Yeah, actually, I can. So we moved here from California. My experience was a little bit different because I think I said when we were talking about moving to like a planned community, I just said over my dead body. But then looking at the reality of places where you can really, not have to get in your car every day, where you can ride your bike with your kids to school and they can go to the park after school and have their friends nearby and all that kind of stuff, it really made so much sense to give Daniel Island a try. We've both been working in the film business, and so it was a real transition to kind of come up with a career. I've been an athlete and a coach in a bunch of different capacities. I thought, well, hey, let's just see if I can get some people to show up and pay for the training that I love, which is functional fitness training, CrossFit training. So we converted our garage into a little gym. The group just kind of gradually grew and grew and grew, and then we finally moved into a little space over near Public. Nice, Jules. Nice, very good.
So both of your businesses are here on Daniel Island. You live here, you're residents of the island. Is it pretty much 24/7 Daniel Island, or do you ever see any other parts of Charleston?
No, not at all. That's the great thing, is that we have so many things that are like 10 minutes away. Everything's kind of like 10 or 15 minutes away. We go downtown a lot. We also have another, with the success of this gym here on Daniel Island, we opened another gym downtown.
And there's
a couple days a
CrossFit
week.
and hip hop downtown.
We do both downtown. And we love going downtown. Although my kids don't want to leave Daniel Island. They would rather just stay here all the time.
So if you were if you were giving some final words of wisdom to people that are considering a move to Charleston, to Daniel Island, what would you say is your best advice?
If you have a business that was working wherever you were, or if you want to reinvent yourself, I think there's just a lot of opportunity here.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I think you can't be fooled. I mean, when you look at Daniel Island, it is absolutely beautiful. It looks like Pleasantville. We always joke about it. It looks like Pleasantville. It's a lot of different, really cool, interesting people from all over the place that have great ideas and great energy, and everyone kind of comes together. I mean, we're like hippies from California, really, and we have, certainly found our way. Well, I think that's the beauty of Daniel Island, is that Charleston did draw a lot of people here, and they found Daniel Island like we did, but we all sort of, and it's a pretty new community, really. Everyone came here with sort of the same purpose. Everybody, is very invested in this community. There's definitely something for everyone, and we felt so much support and love in this community for, so 6 years now.
Yeah.
And we know we made the right choice for sure to move here.
There you have it, Island residents, entrepreneur extraordinaires, Angel Roberts and Robert Van Newkirk. Thanks for sharing your words of wisdom here today.
Thank you.
Thanks, Casey.
Thanks, Casey.